I'm here with Steve Nicholson, Chief Football Writer at the Derby Telegraph, after the Rams' 2-0 win at Wigan on Easter Monday. Steve, what did you make of that?
Massive win, much needed win on a difficult pitch, very, very difficult pitch. But they needed the win today, and that was the crucial thing. I've listened a lot about performances and playing this way and playing that way. And I keep saying at this stage of the season, it's about winning. It's about 3 points. It's about a points tally and keeping that ticking over. And that's what today was all about. I thought it showed great character. They won with a new look defence. Richard Keogh moved over to right back, where I believe he played for Coventry. Alban Tozer came in, had a bit of a shaky start, but settled down. Forsyth switched over to left side centre back, and Stephen Warnock came in at left back and was very solid. So with that new look defence, Lee Grant made 2 or 3 good saves, important saves, and that's a big win. They needed it. They needed to kick-start this promotion push. Whether the promotion's going to come through the playoffs or automatic remains to be seen, but they needed the win, and as a really big 3 points against a team that's struggling. We've got to say that. Wigan are having it really tough. They haven't won at home since August. A lot of teams have come here and won already. So getting those 3 points, and now the key now is to win the next game. You can't really look any further than Brentford to back up this result with another win. And as I say, it's a long shot. Automatic promotion. Steve McLaren's just described it as that in there. It is a long shot. 5 games to go. 5 points the gap between themselves and second place Norwich. They need favours from others, they need others to slip up, but they've got to win their own games, and as Steve McLaren just told me, they have to win all 5.
Chris Martin came off the bench at half-time and didn't take long to get the opening goal.
No, I mean, we knew all season that Derby couldn't afford to lose Chris Martin, and they lost him for 10 matches, 2 months with a hamstring problem. They've been nursing him back. He was substitute against Watford on Good Friday, he was substitute here again today. He was called on at half-time, he came on, and he made a huge difference in the second half. It's not just his goals, he controls Derby's play, he links play. He's such a good footballer, and he scored a great goal only 6 minutes after coming on, and then Darren Bent scored the second late on. But yeah, having Chris Martin back is a huge plus for Derby County.
And the latest on some of the injuries and a bit of suspension news as well?
Yeah, unfortunately Will Hughes picked up his 10th yellow card of the season, so he'll miss 2 matches now. That's Brentford and Blackpool, so that's a bit of a blow, because again he's a key player for Derby County. Even on this difficult pitch, he was still trying to play and trying to do the right thing, so he'll be a miss. Craig Bryson and Ryan Shotton missed the game through injury. Craig Bryson's got a calf problem, and Ryan Shotton concussion following the game at Watford, but both, Steve McLaren's just told me, are expected to be fit for next weekend. George Thorne, however, picked up a recurrence of his thigh problem against Watford, and his absence has been put down to weeks rather than days. So if it's weeks, there aren't too many more weeks left of the regular season, but as I say, the sooner he can get fit, the better.